everyone? Only for cookies? Wait. Touch. It's a bit extreme. Hello and welcome to Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, episode 122. My name is Meg and I will be your host. You're joining me here in Frederick, Maryland, where it is nice and chilly in the mornings, beautiful in the afternoons. I've been spending lots of time on the porch with my puppy Gypsy here, who is begging for more cookies. We are still in quarantine. I guess it's week 3 or 4 now for Pat and I. We've been quarantining ourselves and taking as few as possible trips out into the world. But that does mean that we're going a little mad. Haven't killed each other yet, so it's good stuff. There goes the pup. But yeah, so it's been an adventure. I don't mind having him home. I do love being able to, just ask him something or hug him if I want to or something like that. But yeah, I'm so over quarantine. So over it. But I'm in it for the long haul because it's the thing to do. It's the way to go. So here we go. All right. I am drinking Bones Coffee Company. I know, you're surprised. Out of my Owl Crate mug. I got a lot of questions on this mug through the podcast and Instagram because it's been featured in several of my stories and photos recently. This is a cara kozik mug, and she is an artist that works, I think, on her own as well as through Owl Crate. And typically you're thinking that you would need to buy the entire box to get the mug. That's what I thought. And I was actually willing to do so because I really wanted this mug. And I go on eBay and it was like $40 for certain mugs. I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's gonna be so expensive to get this mug. Nah. So then I go onto Owl Crate and I go over to the drop down bar and I click the drop down bar and it's like cara kozik. I think I might be pronouncing it wrong, but when you look at it, you'll understand where I'm kind of going with it. Anyway, I see her name, so I click it, and there were 3 mugs, and the Goblet of Fire ones were sold out. Total bummer. But they still had Forbidden Forest and these for $14.99. And I scooped up 2. I am planning on presenting myself with the other mug later on in the year when I need another pick-me-up. So maybe a Christmas gift to myself, but they are all gorgeous. Please check out her Instagram. It is the place to go if you want to see all of her designs. I did not make this mug. I only bought this mug. I cannot tell you how to make this mug. I can't. So go ahead and check her out. She does have an Etsy shop. She recently had a baby, so I believe the Etsy shop is still down, but she has plans of reopening it where she would be selling things of her artwork. So I can't wait until it opens back up because that's going to be one of those like, take all my money type of memes. Absolutely. Oh, I am wearing my sea glass with sleeves top, so it's called Sea Glass, and this is my pumpkin. So I have pumpkins that go across the front and the back, and it's knitted at a very loose gauge for me. This one probably I could have gone down a needle size, but I was too impatient at the time. And it's in Malabrigo, one of their purples, like a deep blacky purple. You can see it's so see-through, but not really when you get further away. It's like the light does that. Anyway, I'm comfy, so that's the point. And it's my pumpkins, which I love. This is the first colorwork sweater I ever did, so it has a very special place in my heart. But yeah, so I am drinking Bones Coffee Company, and it is the Macadamia, which is macadamia nut and coconut blend, I believe. I know it's macadamian. So I got this blend originally in a mystery bag when I had ordered something and they gave me a bag and it just had a question mark on it. And I was like, okay, well, that's interesting. So I went ahead and tried it. It was really good. I tried it again. I was trying to guess what the flavor was. And like lots of people were guessing online trying to figure out what the flavor was. And I never got it. I did not get macadamia nut. I forget what I thought it was, but that wasn't what I thought it was. But I love it. And it's actually great for summer sipping in the sense that it's like nutty, and I love nutty things. I'm learning about myself. Like the Forever Nuts tea is my absolute favorite tea in the whole world from David's Tea. And I picked up a blend called Whirl Nuts around here from Voila Tea Company in Frederick. That's really good too, but Forever Nuts is still my favorite. I'm out and I can't go back because we're in quarantine. Oh, that's like the story of my life right now. I would love to, but I can't because we're on quarantine. Okay, and with that, we'll get right in. I do have some slots open for an April colorway. It is kind of beachy palette inspired, and it goes with a new shawl that is just being released from Austin's Crochet Corner. So the yarn is there if anyone wants to. Shop news, I am extremely low on matte and sparkle. When they are out, they will be out for the foreseeable future until I can get the company to start shipping to me again. Because of quarantine, they have dumped down. So, frustrating. 80-20, 75-25, Twisty Sparkle, all will be available in the shop. Continuing for the foreseeable future. That company hasn't had any problems. So, we shall see. Yeah. Sorry for the sniffles. It's very early and hot coffee makes my nose run. And soup. Every time I eat hot soup, my nose runs. My grandma too. I don't know if it's a human thing or a family thing. Anyway, yeah, so that yarn is available as well as, what else? I am hosting a Hogwarts cal, a House Pride cal, and it is featuring my new designs that have just come out, the House Pride cowls. There is one for every house, and I am so excited to see them start popping up onto Instagram, so please do use the hashtags. I am subscribed to all of them, so if I am not following you, I would probably see it through the hashtag, or you can always just tag me in like the corner of your photo, or post it and send it to me. Tag me in the story if you want to do that. I love seeing them. So if I haven't liked it, it's because I haven't seen it. And I am looking, I swear. So if you could use the House Pride Cal 2020 hashtag, or the Slytherin Pride Cal, Hufflepuff Pride Cowl, Gryffindor Pride Cowl, or Ravenclaw Pride Cowl hashtags, I will see that as well. Or if you use Bad Wolf Girl Designs, that would also be a great one. I think that's all that. So I have been checking in on the Ravelry. I think there's 6 of us now. So small but mighty, and everyone who's there is very excited to do it. So I am excited to have them. So hello everyone. Yeah, so it's been really fun to start that up. I am hoping to get some work on my banner cowl, which is the short version plus a V-neck that I'm trying to work on. The V-neck turned out way too big. So I have to rethink it a bit, but I've got some ideas. So it's why we test. This is why we test. I also have mittens in testing. So the mittens are not available to purchase yet. I am hoping for May 2020, as well as the House Pride sweaters. I've made Ravelry pages for both of them, but they're not available yet because my testers aren't done knitting. But thank you for your messages. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for wanting to purchase them. I am thrilled. Each pattern, so there will be a DK bundle of 4 sweaters. So you will get all 4 house charts. A sweater, sock weight sweater bundle, and you will get all 4 house charts. So that's why the prices are a little higher, because you're getting 4 patterns in one. Which is why it's not like 6 like everything else. So I'm working on trying to make sure that the hours that I put into it get fulfilled in the purchases of said pattern. Does that make sense? You want to get paid for what you do, right? So it is my job, and right now with everything going on, it's trying to do everything, trying to do any job, as many are. So my heart goes out to all of you during this time, and I really hope that you are finding some solace in something, be that sewing or knitting or crafting or hugging your kids or petting your dog or scritching your cat, whatever you need. Pet snuggles are the best. The best. Unless you're not a pet person, then maybe reading is the best, or having a cup of tea, coffee. Coffee is the best. Rare form once I start chugging coffee on this podcast. So, yeah, I think I am just gonna get into my FOs then. So I have FOs, we have a couple of whips. And I would like to catalog how much DK / worsted weight yarn I have to dye, and then offer like pre-order kits. So it'll dyed to order kits, not pre-order kits, dyed to order kits. So if you would like to make the cowl out of my yarn, oh my gosh, thank you. But if you would, and you would like a kit, I just need to know exactly how much yarn I have built up in stock, so that I know how many kits I can actually offer and not oversell, and then not be able to get that base at the moment. Sorry, my eyes just flooded because a robin just landed in our yard, and it's gonna drive Gypsy absolutely nuts. She gets so mad when the birds get in the yard because she wants to go chase them. She is a bird dog, which is a little terrifying. We did not raise her to be a hunter, but it's in her code. She can't fight it. Oh, we got a worm. Good job, Robin. All right, well, this is Birdwatch 2020. All right, so yes, that's everything in there. That's the cowl that I'm hosting. Please join, please, do all of the follow and talk in the Brab page and post your photos and all of that. To all my testers, your photos are more than okay. Please take photos, post photos. That's how we show people what's going on here. Join the Ravelry pages that are up. Make sure to link into them, so that people can see what's being made and what yarn it's being made in and what weight it's being made in, and they can get some ideas and start, stash diving or whatever they want to do. I'm hoping in July to do another House Pride cowl, and do like either mittens or sweaters or both, maybe 2. So yes, going right into FOs, of which I have several. Because I've been crocheting. Crochets just work up so fast, and so do baby hats. So I've started and finished a little pumpkin hat. I think I started this hat on the last podcast, so you saw it. And it's got a little curly Q. Boop, doop, doop, doop. So this is not the same hat from last week. I now have 2 finished baby hats that are little pumpkins. I love them. And I have a third one that is a toddler hat. don't really know what size babies' heads are. So this is 60. No, yeah, this is 60 and this is 66. And for some reason, it really does make it bigger. It's only 6 stitches, right? Or is this 70? Balls, I forgot. Oh, maybe I did make 70. I will have to go around and count. That will stink, but it'll be worth it. I have to do the little trimmings on top. So my thought was, maybe it's not deep enough now. My thought was that my niece Quinn will be 1 and maybe is outgrowing her pumpkin hat, and maybe her mommy would like to have another hat to put her in that is still nice and lovely and warm and would go for this season. And then my next niece could wear the first hat if they wanted to. They're more than welcome to keep all the things and put them on, you know, dolls or second children or whatever. But yeah, so that is my little pumpkin patch that's happening right now. The hat is done, it just needs trimmings. So I don't know if I'll show it off again because you can kind of see what's going on here. Another FO I have is another Donato bear. I am obsessed. And I am not sorry. I'm obsessed and I'm not sorry at all. Look how cute he is. I love him. So again, I used Wizard in Felici. And this top one is Pixie Dust from Michaels? AC Moore? Who went out of business? Michaels? I got it from Michaels, but you can probably get it from AC Moore. It is super soft and fuzzy. It's kind of like a fingering weight with feathers on it. It's not really like a whole chain of fuzz. So it is finicky, and the feathering really makes it hard to see where your crochet stitches are. It would be maybe a little easier in knitting because your stitches are live on the needle, but it is very finicky like that. However, I persevered, and because of that thin fingering weight cord that I said with the feathers, so the cord you can almost see, so you can kind of feel your way through the stitches, and kind of hope for the best. And he really turned out so cute. I did his legs super short, so they have you start with your magic circle chain thing, and then you go increase 1, increase 2, and then you knit like 6 rounds after increase 2. And I just did 1 and then did that off, and then did the same thing 1 and then did a whole 1 around, maybe 2 around, maybe 3 around. How many did I do? 2 to 3. And then I went into the sweater and I changed yarn. So I went back to the Felici, and I love the texture change. So you've got fuzz, 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 and then like smooth, and then fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. So I think the texturally, this is one of my favorite bears. I want to make this so many more times. I'm obsessed. I love it. I love it so much. And I've just been like holding it and hugging it, and I think Gypsy knows that I like it so much because she keeps bringing it to me. Like I left it down here to podcast, and then she'd bring it back upstairs, and then I put it back down here and she'd bring it back upstairs. I do love it. I just sat there one night just like holding it while watching TV because I just finished. It's so cute. It's got this perfect amount of squish. Oops, another bird. I think that robin knows what's up. It rained last night, so the worms are probably out. But yeah, so I'm obsessed, and to make 20. I'm obsessed. I love it. I actually have some blue back here of Felici. Like it's all blue stripes. I forget what it's called. It's not the 7 Seas. It's like multiple generations back. It might be like ocean something. But I have that in there. So I might do all blue bears for kicks. Yeah, that robin just keeps coming back in. Anyway, with every baby, I like to make one of the, I don't really know what this is called. It feels like a terry cloth. type of thing, and it's just a little baby blanket. And I chained across like a certain amount and then just kept going up until it was almost out, and then I went around for a border with single crochet or double, single, double crochet around the border, and just nipped it off and tied off and everything. So this is half, and as you can see, it's holy. So holy. Yeah, it's holy because the parents that I've made it for, or friends and such, have said that they love it because it's got almost a denseness. So they'll put the mat down, and then they'll put this down, they'll put the baby down, so they feel like it's soft on baby. And then it's got holes, so like when the baby throws the blanket over their face, they can still breathe. They're not really as like panicked or anything. So good reviews all around for this baby blanket. And I like folding it in 4 because it just creates like an inch of, it's like padding. So good. But I really, it's just black. It's just black, it's what I had. I was gonna make Pat a cowl out of it, and I just wanted to have it for babies. So, it's so squidgy. I just love it so much. So that is the little train there. And then my next niece is coming, so I am kind of working on something new. So one, I learned how to do a star crochet blanket. So very proud of that. And then I blocked that. And then I was holding it up and I was like, Pat, I kind of want to turn it into a cuddle doll, but I don't know what this looks like. Like, I don't know what princess this looks like. And Pat's like, it's Rapunzel. Look at the blues and pinks, it's Rapunzel. I was like, oh, you're right, it is. So now it's Rapunzel. This doll was a lot of learning curve, and I'm not sure that I love it. She is cute, but in like a weird way. Yeah, she has a ton of hair, and I actually sewed it down in places so that it would like not go absolutely crazy because she has a ton of hair. I debated braiding it, but I hadn't done enough strands long enough to braid it properly. And I loved the blanket. I'm concerned that I should have maybe sewn a snap onto the top of the blanket and a snap onto the bottom of the doll so that it could be washed. Didn't really think this through. But I think she will serve purpose. She's supposed to be like a lovey, so you could hold her like this and just snugs, and oh, I have something in my eye. And I think she's kind of holding purpose for that. So I have little sleeves on her to make her look like she's wearing the dress, and wee. She's not the first doll I made, actually. Crochet dolls were the first thing I did in crochet. The first thing. I made a mini me, and then I made a 10th Doctor, complete with Converse and brown suit and tie and hair. I glued every single hair to his head. It was very time intensive, but it was worth it because it's cute. But yeah, so this lovey will go to new niece, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to keep an eye out when these mandalas go on sale, because it just made the cutest blanket, and it was really fun for me because it wasn't the same color over and over again. I really liked that. So I think that's what I'm up to. I might try to experiment a little bit more with color, like trying to do a contrast star in the middle. I've also seen a really pretty like sunflower idea where you would start your chain in black in the middle and then do the first thing out in like a medium brown, and then do a lighter gold, like a dark gold, and then do your yellows and fade them out. And yeah, it looked very pretty. I'd like to learn how to do the 6 point instead of the 5 point as well. But yeah, so I think overall the Lovey did what it was supposed to, but I just think she's very top heavy. But she's fun and she's cute, and she's got her little dress and her little arms, and I've sewed everything on. Safety eyes. Oh God, it's fuzz everywhere every time I move her. So yeah, I'm just, I am really pleased with it. More so, I really loved working with self-striping yarn and learning a new crochet pattern. So that's my pile of whips. But yeah, so that's been really fun. Next up is going to be just a cuff. I have not gotten a ton done on my, hello Jeffy, hi, oh, hi, 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 Dad downstairs now? I just thought you'd come and request a cookie. Up, up, come on, there she is. Bye-bye. She's still on my lap, like, can you see her? Yeah. Ow, your dew claws hurt. So it's just a cuff. It is going to be my Hufflepuff cuff. I want to make this one longer, and I have a little alpaca on there because I was just feeling the alpaca. Oh, I did start another crochet toy. I'll show it off next time. And then my last up is my walking whip. I've been working on my pink Palace socks, and I actually traded my Progress Keeper just because I really, really love the Lukes with the Pop-Tart. And just something about it like worked for these colors for me, so I'm doing it. Just don't question, right? Whatever gets you somewhere. Gypsy is stealing things in an effort to get my attention. Thief. You're a massive thief. So yeah, I got from the heel, I think I had just maybe gotten the heel in last week. So I've gotten all this done, which I absolutely love. I am ready for the cuff. So I am so excited about it. I am going to be using the same cordial color that I did before. So actually I can just clip this. Clip it, and it is ready for a cuff. So that is what I will do next, and then I could pop in a heel, and I might have an FO next week. What else? I think that's everything. I think that's everything I worked on, which was quite a lot. Oh, I did start another Donato bear. This little leggy mess. Did start another one. So I had a lot more done, but then I ripped it out because I took the yarn for another project. So now I just need to figure out what belly color they're gonna have. I might check upstairs to see what my striping worsted weight yarn stash looks like. But yeah, little leggings. Little legs. That's it. Boop-a-doop. So, probably gonna be another Donato bear next week. Maybe I'll use fingering held double. I've got a lot of fingering for one, but I've got some that I've wanted to make into a Donato bear, but I didn't want to do a fingering weight bear. Arrgh. I feel like kitty cat doing my stretch. But I think that's about everything. We've been keeping busy. I've been getting more workouts in. I found some cardio kickboxing on YouTube from Pop Sugar that I've been doing, and I did I did the cardio kickboxing, and then Pat and I ran the next day, and I just couldn't move. I was so sore because I'm so out of fitness from where I was previously, so I was really feeling it. I am now healed and ready to go again. I've been getting Gypsy out on walks pretty much daily, every day that's nice. And I've been trying to get us both out onto the porch, get a little sunshine, vitamin D. I have been putting her on the treadmill when she needs some extra burning. She can do a 10-minute mile. I can't. So the treadmill allows her to go to her, not even top speed, but a quick speed that burns more energy than I can do at my walking or jogging paces. What else? That's about it. We have continued to watch Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We just watched my favorite season, which is the LMD season, which is Life Model Decoy. Yeah, it's so crazy. It's my favorite season, absolutely. And we're into the next one now, which I liked, but I liked the other one better. We finally got food shopping. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go make an egg sandwich. Thanks to everyone who responded to my Bad Wolf Girl Cooks impromptu vlog. Oh, so bad. But yeah, so perhaps I will take the camera up and I will record my, I guess it would be maybe the 4th time I would do the sandwich. So I do feel much more confident in my egging abilities. Yeah, gotta stop saying I'm gonna call it a day. And I'm gonna wrap this up. I wanna thank everyone for popping in and spending some of your time with me. I truly enjoy doing this for you every week, and I enjoy hearing from you in the comments below. Yep, there's Teddy, the neighbor's dog. Sounds like a toy. And Gypsy responds. And on that note, I'm going to exit. It's been a joy, and I hope to see you soon. So reminding you to take it one cup at a time, no matter how large that cup may be. And I will see you next week. Bye. Hello and welcome to Bad Wolf Girl After Hours. As in after the podcast. This little beggar is back. Look at her. Isn't she cute? I love you too. Yes, and I am making breakfast. I've got my croissant again and all of my fixins and my second cup of coffee, which I'm totally loving. And I'm gonna go ahead and heat the pan. I'm gonna use egg beaters today because we finally got food shopping and I have it. So I'm gonna try this. Watch out. Gotta take the trash out. Right. Boom. And my house is still uneven, so everything runs to the front. This is so weird. I've just finished recording and I am gonna make some lunch, and then we are going to go throughout the house, mark off everything that is cracked, dented, has to be fixed during our handyman service, because that's due today. And I think it's supposed to be possibly rainy at some point today, so I will try to get Gypsy some porch time before it's pouring. Though I love sitting outside when it's like not very, very rainy. I love it. So I think that is out of danger of running everywhere. I have no idea what to do with this podcast setup. It's the weirdest, but welcome to my kitchen. I still have all of my makeup on, all my eyelashes. You can see, yeah, I got everything. I got my hair piece in. It doesn't blend as well in the light because I've been I went back to mauve, brown, purple. I tried purple, but it didn't get as bright as I wanted it. All right, so Fun part last time, get all of this kind of cooking, letting it be so that it is firm enough for me to flip it. Which, if we recall, is the part I'm bad at. So, and just, oh good, it's all gonna move. Yay! And now I'm going to sauce it and douse it, a little salt and pepper. It's the flipping part that I am just not good at. We're on camera. We're on camera, dude. Okay. Every omelet needs cheese. I'm gonna spread it out so it melts a little easier. Little omelet, and just hanging out in there. So good. What else? This is probably my fourth time making it, and I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the most fun ways to make a breakfast sandwich. Salsa would also be really good in this. Gypsy is on my toes, just like, do you want to feed me? And this looks perfect. So I'm gonna close it up. Yeah. Boom. Uh-oh. Look at that. Can you hear that? Isn't that so good? And this is me signing off with my breakfast sandwich that looks oh so pretty. Look at that. Look at that breakfast sandwich. It is steaming hot and it has cheese in the middle. It's all melted and it's crunchy and I cannot wait. So I hope that you are all surviving, hanging in your houses. Stay safe, wash your hands, and I will see you soon. Bye.